So I'm here bringing a video because I want to bring some information and enlightenment and more of a awakening and empowerment message to everyone today that's watching the video. Pretty much the topic is going to be about, are you really free? And now everyone can say many different things, yes, I'm free. No, no one's really free. The list can go on. It can go on for hours on, what a person may think or their opinion may be on being free. But let's get down literally, like, to the nitty-gritty of being free. Now, there is no actual, concise, real, true, heartful meaning of freeness, but to everyone, I think on a worldwide, universal basis, being free means pretty much, being able to be yourself without restraints, to live the way you please and do what you like in complete harmony with what your inner mechanics and your inner doings, your inner being, your inner guidance, whatever it is guiding you to do. Sometimes a lot of people act on impulses and don't really think things out. They just react, and that's how they live their life. And then there's people who really strategize and plan out their life every single day, every hour, every minute, every 30 minutes. They got a plan for everything, and that's not free, is it? Do you own your time? Someone else owns it. But that's more into the video. But you know what I mean? Freedom can mean and hold value to people in many different ways. Now, pretty much what I am about, who I am now, okay? This is a general message for everyone. The journey that I've been on is a journey to become free. I've been out, where I live in, Ocala, which is in Florida, for many years, and I went to school out here, and I know a lot of people know me, and I've been through many stages and eras in my life and phases that are just spur of moments. And hey, I'm an eclectical person. I like knowing a lot of things. I like doing a lot of things. I get bored easy, so I like to consistently be challenged. So sometimes I may have or go on my whims of doing things, and it'll be, so to some people it may be short-lived. To some, they know me and know that at the core basis of everything that I do, there is a foundational meaning on why I do things that I do. I don't do things meaninglessly. There is always a reason why I do every single thing that I do in my life. It is, a two-way street, on everything that I do, because I do believe in the law of attraction, in the karmatic effect of, one's life, and how what you put out is what you get back in karma. It is real, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you think it's just, things that, is, but you don't know much about, so it's like, that's whatever. That's an unknown topic. You know what I mean? So these are things that, once you really start diving deep and going into, infinite waters of knowledge and things that you would never typically pick up or do or read or act or say or anything that is of your being, is awakening of some kind of unconscious consciousness, better said, of your being itself. You know what I mean? So, for example, let's say this, I mean, this may be the most dumbest example, but it's going to work for me and everyone's going to understand this. So let's just say this. You wake up every day and you do your day as it is. You wake up, you meditate, or you do whatever you do. You answer your emails, you get your kids dressed, you take them to school, you come back, you eat breakfast, and then you brush your teeth. So the main factor of this is brushing teeth, okay? So, and then you brush your teeth, right? Or are you the type of person that immediately when you wake up, you have to brush your teeth, you can't do anything else, you cannot function without brushing your teeth? Okay? So this is pretty much on how, people factor their life and become awakened and conscious of things that they do in their life and how they can shift certain things to accommodate others to work and run more smoothly. What I'm doing here is not something that is like a specific religious matter or something that is, so, mystical and everything in that nature. No, that's not what I'm doing. I mean, I believe in my angels, I believe in God. I believe that the moon has energy powers that radiates and fluctuates, our emotions, our moods, our way of being at times. The sun as well radiates energy and everything in that nature. I believe in the universe, and I believe in, there's fairies and earth angels out there, and we're all either on a specific journey. Some of us are earth angels who are incarnated and made a choice to come out to this world and live this world in an earth body and an earthly experience to one, experience the hardship that we have to endure on a day-to-day basis. It's not easy living life and what we do every day. If we have kids, if we don't have kids, how are we going to make it? What we're going to do, work, paying bills, money. It's all a routine. It's everything. It's just one after another, after another, after another. We're all chain linked to make our life function, to live, to make a day-to-day existence. And how many of us are really honestly happy? I mean, we may be in relationships and we all have our beliefs in God and we pray and I'm sorry if some may have their opinions on what I'm about to say, but I'm just being 100% who I am and just stating my opinion and what I believe in, I feel, and what I am guided to say at this moment. And it's just that our perception of how we have to live our life is not what we really think it is. And no matter how much it seems that we really have to be this way, because there's no other way of living, and we have to get up and we have to go to work and we have to make money to pay the bills. Yes, that is something that we have to do physically here to satisfy this, our flesh, our being, our this, what we're inside. Because there's many of us who believe there's heaven and there's hell. There's people who there's people believe that there's spirits that walk among us. We have demonic forces and everything in that nature, etc., etc. Excuse me. And we all have to choose how to really take control once again and not be a puppet to this world, to society, to what we were programmed to do. And when you become aware that you have a choice, that you have the choice to not let other things or outside forces really ruin your day and take and get the best of you, you really start to see the beauty of life and how things can change just by switching your way of being, switching your attitude, and always trying to see the positive in everything you do, and trying to think and stay optimistic and auspicious of, what you can do and what is to come and what can become, and, being free. And, are we truly free is, are we really truly real to ourselves? Are we really like being 100% with us, with yourself, your being? Can you really look at yourself in the mirror and be like, man, you did a good job today, high five on that one? How many of us can really do that? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're happy at where, all your hard work and what you've done and where you're at right now, because probably you got a good job. Finally you got a good job and now you're getting paid good money, and you have enough money to, go, sorry, I keep saying, because I just have so many things in my head, but you have all this, and now you have extra. So now you feel like you're okay, and life has gotten better, and now this is where you rank yourself. Now this is what you feel like you deserve, and now you don't want anything better because now this is better than what you have. And you may be okay and happy and like, yeah, I'm glad I got this raise. Finally I got this raise, man. Or finally I'm making more money, or finally money this is, it's about time. But I mean, are we really truly grateful for everything that we have? First off, my favorite word, for the roof that's over our head, for the food that we have in our fridge, for the pillow we have to lay down in our bed, for the sheets that we have on our bed, to even have a piece of metal to put within a lock in a door to unlock something that you own. Are we really grateful just to take a breath? Because we can be 6 feet underground with no air, no pulse, no nothing. Worms and ants and everything eating, and we're decomposing and we're becoming one with the world. And we sprout as grass. So when we become aware and in tune that there is a purpose for every single thing that is in existence, and when we hone in on that and we listen to ourselves and to our own intuition and not second guess it, or if you try to do something and it consistently just doesn't want to happen, and you keep pushing and you do it until it happens, and then it ends up not going right, and then you're upset, and listening, paying attention, becoming one with yourself, and not feeling like you run yourself, in other words, if that makes any sense. Really fine-tuning your mind, and it's like conscious engineering and mechanics of your mind, your perceptions, your point of view, your opinions, your whole outlook on what can be done, what is to be done, what will be brought back, what will be the outcome of. And having that courage and that strength and that inner guidance and that inner doing and inner personal power to just go for what we truly want to do in this world, in our life. And even if it just, requires that you do what you consistently do now, and then gradually, flow into what makes you happy until that becomes exactly what this provides, then will that become more than what you ever had. And it's a process. It doesn't come easy, because if it was easy, then what is the lesson learned there? No lesson learned. Things that are easy are not really truly grateful for understanding of embracing of completely feeling and being in tune with that specific matter, nature, everything. You know, you have to really learn how to be just light, love, happiness. I mean, when we do what we love to do and what brings us passion or what fuels us and just comes so easily in spite of ever getting any training, any degree, any skills or training. Sorry, I'm trying to say skill and training is strailing. You know, what really makes us go, what ignites us, what gives us passion, and what we, no matter what anybody says, what they do, it is just that, what we want. Only then can we say that we know what freedom is, or the road to freedom, or the road to being one with what you want to do, what makes you happy, and what is, you know, meant to be done in your case, and what you bring to this world. And you know, it takes little steps, conscious awareness of everything you do. Like, for example, today, this morning I was running late. You know, I was running behind for work, and I'm like, man, I have to put gas on like 5 gallons before I'm like stuck. I'm hungry. I wanted to get some breakfast. I had opened my store, and I live about 30 minutes away from my job. So it's about 8:20, and I have to be there at 9, or we open at 9, and you know, I have to open and count registers and everything, okay? So I'm like, man, I'm already bad. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a bad day. Look, I'm already running late. I can't even get no breakfast. I'm gonna be hungry. You know what I mean? Now I gotta stop and get gas. It's gonna be busy. I don't even want to freaking do this. I'd rather, you know, get breakfast because I'm hungry, because I gotta be at work all day and I'm by myself. It's gonna be busy. Blah 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 blah. Negative cloud. I'm gonna be Rihanna. Open that umbrella of. Okay. So I just, you know, I stopped and I said, you know what? I stood quiet and I just, all right, what should I do? God, my dear angels, just guide me and just, what is to be done? Okay, because our angels are here to look for yes men and yes women to, you know, fully let themselves go and be that of, you know, one with God, and, you know, pure light and love and willingness to give to this world, and, you know, bring humanity back to, you know, what it should be or what it once was. And right now it's just, you know, it's completely chaotic, and, you know, I can continuously go on that topic, but I don't want to do that. But it's just, it's not an easy journey, and that's what makes it so exhilarating, so intriguing, so rewarding, because it changes and transforms your whole life. And when you realize that you need nothing more than what you need, and learn to appreciate and be grateful and be thankful for everything that has just been given, you know, than what you can try to gain, that's when everything just becomes an enjoyment of just living, and it just coming, and you don't know where, how, why, what, and it's just, you know what, are blessings, and we're all able to receive blessings if we just listen, if we are just willing, if we are just able to just try to become free again. We're all free. Why are we all living the shackle of society and, you know, our world and population? You know, why are we all classified? We're all entitled to be who we want to be, what we want to do, how we want to live, what we want to say, whatever we want to do. And we really can't. So being able to come into yourself and come into one and really make steps to becoming, more in tune with yourself and wanting to be free of all the restraints, and knowing that what you do, you get in return, and how you act and what you say and what you do and how you just radiate and what was the word that I'm trying to say, represent yourself is what you get in return. It's so astonishing and so amazing, and it's such a transformation that you never want to go back. So with that being said, let's all get on this whirlwind and wheel of becoming free and being who you want to be, in spite of the fears and sometimes the things that may seem like it's the end and we can't go further and it's just better to do this. No, keep going, because that right there is what's gonna make it so sweet when you hit success and when you grow and when you reach where you want to get to. That is when that right there is gonna just ignite you so much that nothing, no one, anything, nothing, no cosmic change, nothing can stop you. So please join me in becoming free and awaken and conscious and empowering of your own mind, and engineering and reprogramming yourself to know that you are enough, to know that you are capable of doing whatever you want in this world, and you are capable of bringing what you want. But you have to be able to trust and believe in what you believe in and receive and have patience. Patience is the key to a long life, to a healthy life, to a joyful life, and believing is the key to freedom. So let's all be free, and let's all mold this key that we're all entitled to have. So love, light, and many blessings to everyone. And I just wish that whoever watches this, it resonates with you. And if not, I hope, throughout time and, how changes and phases in life does, this will come back to you and, we'll be like, now I get it, because this is my mission, my purpose. What I want to do is just to bring empowerment, bring motivation, bring insight, bring light into, our world, and, everyone that is entitled to live the life that they're entitled to. So, I want to wish you all a good night, because it's nighttime over where I'm at, and good morning as well to everyone, and many blessings on this day. So be prosperous, be blessed, and love, light, breathe peace, you guys.